A force of 600 pounds is required to pull a boat and a trailer up a ramp, and the ramp is inclined at 15 degrees from the horizontal. So here's our 15-degree ramp, and we're pulling this boat with a truck, and the required force is 600 pounds. Find the combined weight of the boat and the trailer. Now, I don't know how you do this problem without more information. So here, I'll draw a dotted line in green straight down to the center of the earth. And I'll call this, let's call this BA. We'll call this point B right here, and here is A. And that is the weight of the boat. That's what we're trying to find. So this is vector BA is what we're trying to find. It's going to the center of the earth. We also have a force that's perpendicular to the ramp. So I want to call that normal force, but I'm not quite sure if I have that authority to call that the normal force. So here is our force that's perpendicular to the ramp, and we'll call that BC. And I'll just write N for normal, and I'll write W for weight. Normal, and WT for the weight. That's what we want to find, the weight. And so they tell us, we have to be told that AC represents the force moved, it's the force required to move this boat up the ramp. So if this is 600, then this is 600 pounds as well. And that seems kind of dubious to me. These two will also be perpendicular. All right, so what can I tell you? By similar triangles, this is also 15 degrees. You can see that there's a lot of assumptions here that I've made this triangle similar to that triangle. I can tell you right now, I'm not going to give you a question like this on a test, but it is kind of an interesting problem if we can assume that's 15 degrees. Now, look, we've got a right triangle. So why do we love right triangles? Because as soon as we draw a right triangle, then SOHCAHTOA comes into play. And we can say that sine of 15 degrees, if we can all agree that that is 15 degrees, is going to equal the magnitude of AC over, which is opposite, over AB, which is hypotenuse, or we'll call that BA. And that's a vector, and that's a vector. And we know that BA was given as, we know that AC was given as 600. So sine of 15 is equal to, this was given as 600 pounds. So BA is here. That's the weight. That's what we want to know. So that means BA, its magnitude, times sine 15 equals 600. So BA magnitude is equal to 600 divided by sine of 15 degrees, which is equal to about 2318 pounds. Now, again, I don't really like this problem because it requires you to have to draw similar triangles and then make all these assumptions that you know something about this. I imagine it's the normal force, and then an assumption that this force is the same as that force. And I don't know how you know that without looking at the answer. So, interesting. We appreciate this, and let's move on.